You're listening to the How to Talk to Girls podcast with your dating coach, Trip, from tripadvice.com. Do you struggle with getting girls to like you? Well, you're going to learn step-by-step how to talk to girls to create deep connections and meet the woman of your dreams. Here's your host, me, Trip. Okay, episode number 3. Here we are, Attraction Arsenal. That's right. This is a full 10-part series, which hopefully you already know because you listened to episode 1 and 2 because you're not skipping around. And I'm trying to get through this as fast as possible because it looks like I was trying to do like 2 to 3 minute episodes and they're turning more into 5-minute episodes. So maybe this thing is going to be up to an hour. I'm not sure, but we'll see. I want to give you just the quick stuff and make these episodes as rich as possible for you. Don't forget to check out getherhooked.com to learn more about the Hooked program. That is my program that teaches you step A to Z, how to attract beautiful women into your life, get a girlfriend, whatever type of woman you desire. It's possible for you. Check it out, getherhooked.com. Okay, we're talking about the first hello. I know that a lot of guys probably skip to this one. I know a lot of guys want to know kind of how to open up conversations, pickup lines, things like that. So please, if you're getting here for the first time and you're on the first episode here, go back to 1 and 2. They're not that long. We're building here. And it's only for your benefit, right? I don't see any benefit from it. It's for you. I'm trying to help you out, okay? So get to those episodes. These are short ones. All right, the first hello. I'm going to give you my absolute number one very favorite hello line, okay? So my first hello line is I'm going to give you a couple actually because I know they're different depending on what environment you're in. So again, we're talking more about cold approach here. I'm not going to be really focusing on online dating. So we're going to be talking about the first hello. Let's talk about when you meet a girl during the day. My favorite line to open up conversation is going up to her and saying, do you know where the nearest coffee shop is that's not Starbucks? Okay. Do you know where the nearest coffee shop is that's not Starbucks? I used to have one that was, do you know where the nearest Starbucks is? But now it's kind of evolved into this other one because it opens up a bigger conversation. It's easier. It's like, hey, do you like coffee? What kind of coffee do you drink? Yeah, isn't it great to get something that's different than Starbucks? Oh, you love Starbucks? You don't like other types of coffees? Oh, how could you like that? You could tease her on that, right? There's just so many different ways this conversation can go. It's such a good opener. Try it out. That is the best way to open a conversation up during the day, all right? What is a good place to go to, a good coffee shop to go to that is not Starbucks? Okay, there you go. Now I'm going to give you one that is a good opening line for the bars, the clubs, the more social settings, parties, things like that. So if you're at a bar, you're at a club, you see a girl, you want to go up and talk to her, maybe she's in a group of girls, literally all you got to do is go up to her and say this. I don't know if I'm going to get a drink tonight, but if you were me, what's the best drink to get here? That's it. It's a great line to use. Try that on any girl or group of girls that are in a social environment, okay? Just say something like that because that's going to be able to lend itself to more conversation. And then you can eventually introduce yourself and say, hey, I'm Trip, what's going on? Okay, cool. Okay, what kind of drink is that? Oh, what's your favorite drink? Well, what's the coolest drink you ever had? What are the bars you go to? And then you use that to continue conversation, which I'll be going over in episode number 4. That's the next episode. But for now, the first hello. Now, I'm going to give a quick tip for you guys who have approach anxiety. I know that goes along with the first hello. A lot of guys are going to be like, well, Trip, I can't do that because I'm freaked out to talk to girls and I don't know how to do it. Okay, well, here we go. The first step is something that I already gave you, being armed with an opener. I gave you an opener to use, something really easy. So all you got to do is memorize that and approach as many girls as you can with that line. Here's the beauty of it. You don't need to stay in conversation for that long. If it freaks you out, just say the line and move on. If it freaks you out to do it to a pretty girl, ask a guy, ask anyone on the street, ask a homeless person, ask a waitress. Just get that line out and practice it on as many people as you can to just practice starting conversation. Okay, that's what we want. And that is going to be the biggest step in overcoming approach anxiety. It's competence, being competent and being able to go up to people and say that line. How you're going to do it, it's not going to be from listening to this podcast. It's going to be from using the podcast as information and taking it out to the streets, to the bars, to the clubs, wherever you are to meet women. So practice those lines over and over and try to deliver it as many times as you can. And you're going to find that you're going to desensitize yourself to this whole process. Okay, that's episode number 3. Don't forget to check out Hooked at getherhooked.com, my program to get girls hooked on you. I'll see you in episode number 4.